Oh, what the fuck?
However, if it's 2 rolls that are unfavorable, he's forced to pick one. It does rarely work like that. So in desperate situations, it can pay off.
Something exciting is about to happen. Keep it here on Cabal Vision HD. Good catch, but also near to the
Good for Team Skidz.
Team Skidz. Oh, and he takes a tumble.
He went for it. He went for it.
He's trying it again. He's trying it again.
Run that back. And a touchdown.
He doesn't even know what he's doing, everybody.
Van Dark.
Alrighty, what turn are we on? We're on turn... Oh, and I just closed the game.
Turn 3. Top of turn 3. Shit.
Sounds like a lot of bloodshed to me, Biff.
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
This guy got the red orc picture. He doesn't know what he's doing. But he sure is
armor
happy to
redder.
be there.
Oh, if I fail any one action, I'm fucked.
That's why you always check with your characters for the most dice.
Tough defensive line in order to bolster thrower again.
Alright, Cattle, out of this lineup that we're seeing here, who do you think has the most likelihood of being the MVP on the bunch of Skidz?
My money is on excrement streaks.
I'm a big fan of dropping Flex. I think he's done a lot this season so far. He's really an up-and-comer. Not much seems to get through him.
I can't breathe.
I predict Skidmarkz is the one.
Who's TJ Cummings?
TJ Cummings.
I will remind the offensive line that they have to hit the ready button to begin the turn.
I'm running out of time.
And a couple seconds left on the clock.
What's kind of funny is it's actually still not. Oh.
And there's the turnover.
There's the turn.
That's turnover.
What the fuck?
Billy Harrington takes the turn.
Maybe you have to check the odds in that bet that I made there for excrement streaks.
Excrement streak. I knew he would do nothing with his run, to be quite honest. He's been a loser since he got into the
open up
league.
a new pouch for fecal smears at this point. Oh!
Laid out entirely by TJ
All
Cummings.
the fucking re-rolls in his life.
I should have sent 3 minutes.
Another massive layout by the Chaos Goons.
That front line just getting decimated right now.
Here comes another one. Togi Antler. Togi Antler smashing. Gonna be a potential
We haven't even seen a blitz yet.
Who's that got knocked? Stool Spots. I knew Stool Spots wasn't that strong. Seen him on the roll. He's aiming for my boy. Dropping Flex. Dropping Flex takes a knocker. Please don't be dead. Alright, he's still kicking. These orcs, they don't got much noggin space up there. They last pretty long.
I think that is one benefit that they have. Concussion proof, it seems.
We'll find out how true that is when he's done. It looks like their team's all on the ground, though.
Oh yeah, always when your team starts back up, Skidz, always pick your guys up first before you do anything. But try to, in time you'll figure out.
There's blitz. Is it? No.
Not a
I guess
blitz,
it's
just a subtle repositioning.
And he's trying to get lined up for a blitz, but Skidz
taking it cautiously, it seems.
Skidz did leave a tight quarters on his passer. Oh, Skidmarkz got stunned.
And he's done. So we're going to bring it down to the coach corner real quick and ask the leader of the Skidmarkz, Skidmarkz, what do you think are your odds of winning this game?
I don't know what's going on.
You're currently down 6 players, presumably 7.
Somebody help me.
All right, 7 it is.
That player is so close.
Right, kind of corner up the passer.
What, do I even get to do anything?
Another one down.
Everyone's on the floor.
You can pick him up, finish your turn again.
Yeah, and then the turn's over.
That'll be alright.
Haven't even touched the carrier.
Manure Smudge has got a lot of things ahead of him here. Getting through that goat,
Wasting a
very
lot of moves
likely.
in order to stand up.
Oh yeah, now they stand back up. As they stand back up, their value is retained for the field presence.
Defensive line not only on the ground and having to stagger up, but there are a couple holes in there that seem to be growing.
Oh yes, the underwear that is this team, and they are met with a very swift smack for a 17% chance dodge, and he does it again.
Yeah, if you walk away while hitting someone, it's like attack of opportunity.
Turnover.
And just like that orc, he turned over.
Well, at least we're all still standing again. That's a key factor. Fecal smears getting something back again.
It's not looking so good for stool spots. It's not looking so good.
Tungsten's caught a break.
Again, if there's one credit to grant to the Greenskins, tenacity would be it.
Just what if suddenly Skidz starts like figuring out about like the 2 dice dealio, and then suddenly, for some reason, everything just gets injured out of nowhere, like some bizarre world, and then Skidz is still trying to figure out how to get the touchdown because the ball keeps slipping or something like that. Like something bizarre like that.
It would seem Coach Baaarne is really debating what his next course of action should be against these stalwart orcs. He's going for the knockout, but he can't do it, not at the proper angle.
That explains why. It has to be straight on the knock him out. It cannot be from the
All
side.
this focus on the ball is against the spirit of the game. Give me more random
Boy next door
violence.
really putting in work this game.
Billy Goat Harrington. Anyone caught that Billy Goat Harrington?
Just a little displacement going on.
I don't know about this one, Cattle. It's definitely looking like the Gachi bros have it in the bag as of turn 4.
And like a future goat touchdown I can see happening.
Well, we still have poop lines.
No, it's done.
Oh,
And
never mind.
line
Poop lines
on
is
ground.
now out. A blitz follow up coming right at him.
Especially
Oh,
if the ball
monkey
goes
break
down.
again for the pass.
The
Keep pushing.
He's definitely
Number
going to
2
have to
Smirch
try to get
still
rid of
hold
this
on.
ball.
Got everything done he wanted to, because it's the other team's go.
the turnover. Bit of a mess to be cleaning up. Very aggressive right flank.
Back up to the stand.
Back up the orcs go. A potential, very risky potential throw to fecal smears lined up and ready, as well as stretch marks and excrement streaks. If the coach is feeling very ballsy, he could potentially throw it right to one of them just to clear some space with that line of goats in front of him.
Oh, he's gonna pick up discharge pock mark by the right on the edge of the sideline.
Why is everything red dice?
The dice is a matter of presence of like hostiles or friendlies in a particular like small quadrant. Of
It's all
square.
positioning and like adjacent allies and stuff.
Oh.
Like it's like strength values and stuff.
In a precarious spot like he is now, number 2 Smirch needs to pass that ball the hell out of there. He's one step away from getting knocked out of
Question
bounds and fucking dying.
Question is, who on his team can catch it?
Well,
Well, they're all orcs, so they're not known for their catching, but it's better than being dead.
well, if you ask me,
You wearing
Uh,
perfume, Jim?
No.
Seems like most of them are covered,
Very
and
different from
to try and make a breakaway, we'll need to see some dodge
It's
rolls,
called
it seems.
Spotting
whoever
Cabal.
called excremental
Tommy
speaks
Hanna.
earlier is probably the only candidate for the pass.
Will it make a difference?
Oh, I mean, there's the pass, and we get an
Whoa.
interception.
A 17% chance of making that interception happen, and it unfortunately happened to him.
I'm cringing.
He is in the thick of it, though.
Likely going to have to
So
pass
the
it back to
will
someone
need to-
safer.
That's some freaky
A
odds.
little bit of backup if he's going to make it on his own.
Really go Harrington making a harsh break for it.
The fans
So, got an apothecary, I'd use it.
a few bits of the player.
Wait, you're good. You skip.
Number 2 smirched, out of bounds, and trampled by the nearby
And
fans.
he's out of the game.
Yeah, he's only badly hurt. There's no permanent damage, so there's no need for apothecary on there.
I think I saw one of them step on his brain.
I did see a little bit of gray matter in there.
This is a wild first half.
The carrier himself blocks.
Potentially another knock.
And into
And he's into
And he's
the
out.
red zone.
Oh.
See you later.
KO. Knocked out. to-
Fortunately, only a knockout can potentially come back in the game, Skidz. You might still have this game.
Looks like discharge pockmark has been discharged.
Yes. How's Mortal and Cattle's game holding up?
Oh, I have an AI that I gotta... Or you mean the
Oh yeah.
viewing? That's great.
I know Mortal's versing team right now. I wonder how he's doing. Switch the feed right now. I got this going down. Oh shit.
A
There we
beautiful interruption by the Orcs.
Oh,
Rofagor
and an
is injured.
Oh, he got lucky. It's only badly hurt. No long-term effect.
Could this potentially be a comeback for the Orcs? He's down 2 players, but now he's only down 1 player.
Be plenty of green out in the open ready for a blitz.
Well, there's Skidz has options. Positioning is definitely the biggest one, I'd say.
Clock counting down while he makes his decision.
He always has a blitz option available every round, so if he uses it, he might be able to knock that guy. Although the odds of having to dodge through 1, 2, 3, 4 characters to reach him might be a bit risky. Might be better off positioning his characters south of his red
Very
orc
true.
to prevent him from getting any further.
There you go. It's to create a green cage on this one.
Or maybe he could just do
Give
what
him a
orcs are
number
good at
of,
and smash things.
Yeah, and the number of free players, it seems like the best option would be the green wall.
Oh, he's taking our advice. He's got a microphone linked up to the stands, it would seem.
Hey, who let that goblin in here?
A legendary knockdown.
Clean hit. Clean hit.
Who was that? Who was that?
Dropping flex.
College boy is down.
Dropping Flex. I told you Dropping Flex was going places. I told you. I called it here first.
Skidmarkz is back at the center line.
Excellent streaks as well as stretch marks, both still available for an attack.
The Black Orcs, or the Black Orcs, are usually the most fun.
Oh, the bold dodge to
Oh,
get that blitz.
Oh!
Oh,
Need to be close.
He's
Orcs are
going
not
for
known
it.
for their agility, and he managed to pull it off and knock him on his ass.
Wow, he just liberated the center front.
Now he should be free to get a 2-tap on both of these characters beside them. Hopefully luck's on his side. Whoop, he got another one down. Good choice, pushing him further away from the ball carrier. One character movement remaining. Does he choose to attack? Oh, he tried to move.
Oh, is he re-rolling it? And after he bypasses it.
And the pass still
Re-roll.
fails.
And there he goes again.
Green wall has been formed, but unfortunately it's looking like it's a strong wall.
Coming up to turn 6.
Gathering around that lone player.
Beautiful knockdown turnover for the boys, leaving
And a
the goat
turnover
exposed. The goat is now exposed to a blitz. Turn 7 could potentially halt this until
Getting
kickoff.
close to that halftime mark. Gonna need to get that touchdown soon, if any.
Could be.
Black Orcs, given their heightened sense of strength, can easily knock down this target.
the
Can he
blitz.
do it? Unfortunately not. The green wall must form even further to prevent this togi antler from progressing.
Carrier's knocked out.
The ball is.
The ball is on the line there.
He's going for just a pocket.
What's happening down
See ya, Togi.
Always count on black orcs to inflict damage on the opposing team.
The boy next door.
That's gonna rush
Right
in the
next to it.
morning.
16 turn game, so turn 8 would be halftime.
I see.
There is still potential for a very dastardly play.
Keeping him away from the ball. Looks like the boy next door is going to try and pick it up. And there he goes. Didn't quite make it. Is he going to go for it?
Now, go on,
I was
buddy.
gonna say, if he has to take the extra mile, anything can happen.
A potential setup for another blitz. Following this turn, Skidmarkz would be wise to position his characters around him to get attack of opportunity on the goat, as well as blitzing.
Over they go.
And he trips and falls, breaks his fucking neck.
Well, what's gonna happen
There's the
here?
turnover.
Oh. Yeah,
See what
one-
the green skin response will be.
yeah,
Well,
one-
the half's done as soon as his turn ends, right?
The half is done as soon as his turn ends.
His turn ends. Okay, so I have to make sure.
Yes. So make sure you do your least risky moves first and position a proper sack. Otherwise, he's gonna win another TD.
Usually best to preset units before using an indicator unit to strike.
Don't need to
Oh,
get the
wow.
ball forward. The end zone is in sight.
Making it dangerous for our boy next door there.
Boy
So
next
long as you
door-
can attempt to box him in and then end it with a sack, you should be fine.
Boy next door walked into a big green backyard in this one.
Practically sniffing at him. They're sniffing at his feet right now. Let's get an action zoom in on that.
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than
I think it's time for a proper sack. Seems like all's in order. Can he land it with his big orc?
Oh, here we go.
Going for the ball.
And there it is. Ball is out of possession with that smack.
Oh, I'm just catching the blitz right now.
And the orc manages to grab it just to style on him.
And the catch. Wow. What a turnover that was.
There is still potential for a touchdown here.
It's possible.
The Gachi Bros has to do a very decisive blitz play as well as a retrieval to even think of scoring this touchdown. They don't have many spots to play with, but I do see a potential.
Gonna have to get surgical here.
That's a clever placement. That frees up Billy Goat Harrington.
College Boy, as well as the two Aniki and Von Darkholm Chaos Warriors, have been just idling in the center of the field for the past 6 turns.
And here's the blitz.
And turn over. We go to halftime. And now we shall see.
Halftime show beginning now.
Well, I hope he hasn't worked cheerleader. Still one dead and injured for the Orky boys. Knocked out, still not up just yet.
Was looking rough in the first quarter there.
Even
But now
Steven
we're at
teams, though.
We're seeing things even out a little bit more, yeah.
Each one injury, each one knockout. Interesting mixture of skill.
Must be a real kick in the head to have to kick the ball away when you're losing.
Apparently none of the knocked out players have recovered. Bit of musical chairs going at the front line there.
I like his ideal positioning here. It's making sure every little facet is left guarded.
That's very good. That was my wall of death meme I do all the time.
Unfortunately, the Chaos shall be receiving the ball once again. Gonna need the stalwart Orc defense and a turnover to potentially tie up this game. It's not looking too good for the Orcs. Perfect defense.
Perfect defense.
Whoa.
I mean, he didn't move his guys, so I don't know if I...
Well, now you know exactly where that ball is going to land. So you can potentially rig it up to where they're going to be moving.
A great game so far. We seem to be having a little dull moment, but it'll pick up any second now, I promise.
It's like if I was playing like Magic and they're like, you pick the opponent's hand, would you like the mulligan?
You'll always need 2 in both sides of the lines. Keep that in mind.
Oh, you need 2 players.
Yes.
Yeah,
On the
that's
left
right.
side and the right side.
Yeah, any amount of players against any other opponent who sport die rolls. Usually you always want to go for at least die rolls of 2. Only time you go for single die roll is least a priority or for us absolute desperation.
Alrighty, we switch over to the Chaos team. Going right off the bat with a big smack on stool spots. Potential first round knockout. Nope, he's still kicking.
Damn, I kicked that ball right in the fucking back there. That's good.
What are your thoughts on the Goatmen populace, Catalyst?
Oh, what's that?
What are your thoughts on the Goatman populace?
Goatman populace. Well, we've seen some good blitzes from them. It seems like they have the upper hand against Orc boys. Definitely a formidable force to be dealt with. They weren't as nimble as you would think with those hooked feet, though. We've seen a lot of trips this game of them trying to squeeze by that green wall.
All horn, no feet. That's what they always say. Oh, and apparently all hoof, no hands either.
Fumble.
Oh.
And just to recover it miraculously. What, is he going to go for a risky pass? Yes, he is. That was nowhere near where it needed to go.
Oh, the goat see the pass.
I think it's safe to say the wind took that one. Dead
I'm sure
center.
the sun was in his eye.
Absolutely, those goats, they do have squinty little eyes, don't they?
And on the sides of their head, no less.
You're on turn 9 out of 16. Is it going to go to overtime, or are we looking at 0-1? We'll see.
Hey, there it is, a perfect reroll into a hard bash. Chaos Warrior versus Black Orc.
Breaking through.
Not seeing many fouls this game. Not many risk takers. Not going for the direct injuries. Very safe game of Blood Bowl despite the 2 injuries.
Yeah. You know, they're always calling the bad guys, but they're playing so clean.
Oh, I see.
Just one more step.
Skidmarkz going for the potential knockout following turn. Is he going to be able to line up properly adjacent to the target and knock him over to the Goblin Ref?
Oh, yeah.
Still have a blitz available, as well as a rather unguarded ball. Although these fumbly orcs, I don't believe they're fast enough to even reach the ball without having to risk a dodge. Unless his left flank is able to do something.
Yeah, 44 seconds to make his plays. I should increase the timer on this one, but... I mean, hey, tell you what, Skidz is got him pretty quickly for his first game.
Blitz, big blitz coming through on the
Blitz.
Chaos Warrior. He gets it. TJ
Big
Cummings is going
roundabout.
to meet the ground.
I'm going to keep the camera angled so I don't see the dice results. Makes it a little more exciting. I don't want to see what happens.
Clear path to the ball now. Clear path to the ball. Dropping Flex going to do something. Okay, going for a push. Going for a push with the Black Orc.
At the same time.
Clearing a more safe path to the ball. 30 seconds remaining. Is Dropping Flex going for it? Is he going to potentially risk another attack just to secure this ball?
Now it's just
Okay, securing a position on it. Securing a
What
position.
fucking position, wow.
simple.
Between the enemy and his prize.
Well done, using up all those assets before going for the risky turn. He learns fast, just like an orc.
Black Orc's putting in work this game to create a hole in that line there.
Looking rather smart.
All right, 9 seconds to get that orc to that ball. Will he catch it? Orcs are not known for their hands. He does it. Any potential movement left?
Whoa.
3 seconds.
Extra beans with dropping flex. The extra
Passing the ball
beans.
back.
He passes it backwards, and he receives it.
Oh,
Leveling up his character Manure Smudge
Dropping
just a
flex.
tad.
yeah, you get experience for passing successfully. That's good shit.
A potential blitz? Nope, no blitz from Aniki.
Manure Smudge in the thick of it. He has plenty of backup, but he might drop it.
Oh, we stunned.
Yes, better stun than a KO or an injury, though. That's for sure. When you lose presence in the field, is what really hurts.
Just you have to see how Baaarne picks apart this offensive line that's been taken.
Get next to the ball carrier so you can block.
Get 2 balls,
If
1
that doesn't
jersey.
work,
I thought
stab
that
him
was
in the
hilarious.
face.
Oh, he's going for a blitz. Oh,
But does he have enough support? Closing in on a distance just a little bit.
Oh, the Ram Ranch is in town. The ramming is happening. Everyone look out.
I do see 2 potential blitz targets here. Is he going for it? Oh, he's trying to save his friend.
There it
Gets
is.
Fans are watching.
Although is it
The
wise
stragglers
leaving that ball
isolated.
unprotected?
Looks like Chaos is playing the long game here.
Still 3 potential moves from Chaos. What is he going to do? Flanking around the back of Stool Spots. And Re-rolls into a bash,
Oh, shit.
knocking down everyone's favorite poop lines.
Oh.
And he is knocked out. Better hope for a turnover to get that baby back
Satisfaction
up.
found for that
Poop
turnover.
lines got found out.
Massive and
Oh,
took
shit.
your hand right off.
Getting revenge for the hubris. The hubris.
Yes.
Once again, Skidmarkz finds himself having to clear a path for his lineman to get this ball down the field. He also has his boy Skidmarkz on the right side, potentially getting knocked out if he doesn't get some help here. Or return the favor to Billy Harrington and knock him back.
One drop on flex so I can light the grow with 4 black dudes in the couch right now. That's just a meme.
Nearly 1 minute remaining. Going for the bash. Gets a free knockback on Jabroni.
Oh, the big stretch marks. Numero 8.
Potential knockout the following turn, although he
Keeping
is
him on
not
the
stunned.
edge.
8, implying the octo giga stuff.
One minute exactly remaining. Risky decisions to be made. Blitzes still to be had. Knocking him back. Not a bad move. Clearing some space. Giving him some room to breathe.
Tight quarters. These are tight quarters. Yeah,
Still a
that's good-
potential blitz coming out. Unfortunately, Skidmarkz not looking so hot over there by himself. Risking a deadly knockout next round.
The only crazy play he can really make right now, if you ask me, is he literally has one orc break away toward the end zone, the other one attempts to break away and makes a pass, a deep pass. That's the only way to.
20 seconds remain. Hasty decisions to be made. Goes for the bash. Successfully lands the bash.
Oh. Okay.
He is able to attack with the ball carrier if he's feeling a little risky with it. Gets a knockback. Not enough. Not enough, unfortunately.
Less pressure on the ball.
2 characters remain. 4 actions. Still has a blitz available.
5 seconds.
Be a risky decision from either of them. They've got them men covered.
Oh!
Going for the blitz.
Broke away!
And they
Unfortunately.
break away.
Knocks him
What a
down.
reroll.
Unfortunately,
What a
too
reroll.
late.
Stool spots. Cracking skulls this game.
There are around the ball. Either it's going to be a
Still one more action from that lone orc. Dropping flex. Let's see it. My favorite man.
It'd be a bad call. It's all red for him.
Unfortunately, no moves. No moves for dropping flex.
It was all red for dropping flex. Those 2 goats are bigger.
Turn 11 now.
And he gets the knockout on Skidmarkz.
Oh, go!
Potentially out for the rest of the game unless he gets back on a sweet TD.
My prediction was
Knockout.
so wrong.
Both players still at 1 free roll. Gets the knockout on dropping flex.
Dropping flex, the MVP of the round so far. Checking. Yeah, dropping flex is the only guy with an experience point right now.
The last reroll being played by Gachi Bros. Still 6
Solid
rounds
play.
remaining.
That was a clutch, not the clutch reroll. Not the clutch reroll.
Not pressuring this ball carrier enough, in my opinion. But he's trying now. Let's see. Can he get the double roll? He gets it.
Solid hit.
Oh,
It's a solid tactic. Kill the fool carrier.
And the blitz.
the Gachi Bros ain't pulling no punches in this one.
Still within grasping range for
There we go.
recovery from a Norse smudge. A potential blitz
The ball in
following
a
on that.
precarious position, though. Even if somebody grabs it, I'd like to see them make away with it.
A successful knockdown on a Black Orc from Jabroni, saving him from the cusp of the edge of the field.
Gachi Bro's being very strategic on this matter. Playing defense to buy the clock.
Billy Goat Harrington potentially in range to pick up that ball. Goats do not have good hands. He manages it and gets a little bit more distance. No, he doesn't. No more re-rolls. He is done.
Oh, wow.
Turning over to the Greenskins again.
5 orcs laying on the field. You hate to see it.
Oh, wow.
Some recovery to be done before we get things in order.
Blitzes to be had. None of the downed orcs going for a blitz, though.
Like a bunch of green little Saiyans, they come up twice as fast.
Wait,
and off the ground.
do that.
Given all the movements made from the standing up, it seems that there's not a whole lot of people who are actually open to grab that ball yet.
We might potentially see a foul play going on for the lone Billy Goat Harrington to knock him away from that ball.
It's dropping flex. Someone else gonna make a combo play. It's a weird suggestion, but dropping flex is actually unguarded over there. It's the only thing that I don't see fully covered besides the boy that just got up over there.
He could potentially dropping flex into a Nike with that blitz from the ground if it reaches. If he can manage that and gets a successful blitz, he'd be able to grab the ball with stole spots.
Kill in the field.
Gets another knockback on TJ Cummings.
Ooh.
He went to click on the ball, probably. He got
Foul
lucky.
play, foul play. That's what we all like to see.
I did not mean to click on the ball. I clicked on him.
Sometimes
Well,
you gotta play dirty.
The goat man was lucky. The goat man is lucky goat. I'll tell you that. And it's a lucky orc for not getting called off the field. The reps are always like orcs. You can usually only can play dirty with orcs if you have some boys around. If you don't and you're like alone like that, that is some serious RNG.
Billy Goat Harrington all alone in the world, it seems. Gonna need some movement from the rest of his buddies to try and break away with that ball.
That's a good question. What it seems at this point is just defense and just maybe trying to get extra touchdown for some more experience at one point, at least.
Dropping flex, still laying on the ground back there.
Did I not pick him up? Fuck.
And we have a trip with no reroll.
Oh,
Turn is over.
that's a janky.
This could be the comeback for the Orc boys. A potential lineup for a double dice roll and then recovery on that ball.
Foul
He
strike
goes
on
for the
Billy Goat
sack.
Harrington makes me think he's not long for this world.
Knocking him upwards towards the other Orc for another blast.
Alright, I'm done with my game.
Nice. How'd it go, Mortal?
I lost.
Uh,
I'm kidding. I was...
oh, you did? Sweet.
Yeah.
You're versus the ogres and Skaven?
Nah, I was against the Ice Raiders. It was
The Norse guys.
It definitely would be recommended for these unhandly
You gotta
Orcs
fight
to
the
not
ogres.
grab that ball until the very end. Unfortunately, having to knock the goat
Tempting.
back
It's
down.
tempting.
Next match is in the lineup. Since everyone else is done besides me and Zell got to dispatch versus each other.
Teammates around.
A bizarre knockback. More safe knockback, I suppose, but if you wanted that knockout, it's not happening that way. Ball still in play, still has Billy Goat Harrington guarding over it like a sweet puppy dog. Knocked down. We do have some risky orcs next to the goats, though, unable to get to it without dodging.
Do the knockdown and the follow through so that they can get a nice defensive line around the ball. A good knockback as well. Does he follow through with it and close
that Chaos Warrior in to at least secure another knockdown, or does he potentially risk a dodge run into retrieving the ball?
More shoving matches.
Less
Making
time.
sure that ball is...
He makes it. Does he pick it up? He fumbles. Does he re-roll?
Oh, shit.
Does he use the last
Got a
re-roll?
re-roll.
He's got a re-roll. It's the... You save it.
67% chance.
You saved... Yeah, you saved the re-roll after a good debate. What to do in that situation.
I
A
personally
turnover
think
from that fumble. We'll see what the chaos reaction will be.
was a good choice. Was a good choice in my opinion. Only had one character left to move, being the ball grabber there, as I like to call it.
We really are the fantasy games getting you force. That's fucking great.
The question is Manure Smudge going to be able to pick it up next turn and somehow manage to get a sweet pass? Because that's the only way I can see them making it to
could
the end
happen
zone.
again.
Man, what a dive.
In for the ball, but
Only
can
if,
they pick it up?
only if it was like, yeah, does it have anyone to decide? Oh,
Blitz action coming in.
oh,
A swift little pushback. Ball still relatively unguarded. He's going to be caged in for a free attack of opportunity advantage blast next turn.
Like we're going to need some aggression in order to take care of this situation.
Dropping flex in cherry picker heaven, back at the end zone, waiting for a sweet pass.
the goat sea is getting wide on this one. The goat sea is intensifying.
The blitz is indeed available. The question is, who would best use it?
This boy is in the ground. Dropping flex, the MVP in the back. Number 1.
Time is ticking away as the coach ponders what the next best course of action should be. We see Fecal Smears getting up. We see our boy Skidmarkz getting up. Broken tooth and all.
Come on, guys. Together.
An unfortunate reroll. Necessary, but evident.
Wait, what? I can't put him back? Why do I have to? Okay, fuck.
He's on him now. Like a halfling on a hot
Fumble.
A potential clearing for Boy Next Door if he's managed to be knocked over by dung stains. He manages it, giving a secure path for X-Men Streak to reach that ball.
Shove a ball being dangerously close to that right flank. TJ Cummings looking with bated breath to see how this turn ends, it seems.
He goes for the sack to secure the better pickup from Manure Smudge. He succeeds, and Von Darkholm is injured.
Darkholm is injured. He's down.
Gouged eye. He will not be playing in the follow-up match.
Well, at least they're not dead.
Gonna leave Baaarne pretty unequipped.
Real shame, since we're all fans of Von Darkholm here and his work.
A potential big bomb pass. Still has some movement left with Manure Smudge. He just passes it as far as he can.
Bro.
He catches it. It's a potential touchdown. Dropping flex, go for it. Go, you dumb orc. He does it. Touchdown. Bunch of Skidz dropping flex. I told everyone. I told the news. I told the papers. I told every living person in the Blood Bowl League that dropping flex will be making it to the Blood Bowl. And don't you see right now? He is the star catcher and star blitzer.
That was insane. That was insane. That was insane, dude. I didn't expect that ever, like, happening. That happened.
A recovery from one of the knocked out orcs as well. 2 still dead and injured. 1 out for another game. This has gotten very eventful in the last few rounds. We still have 3 rounds remaining. A potential comeback. The goats are very fast. So we shall see if this tiebreaker gets broken.
One of the chaos has a gouged eye, so they're missing the next game. That's unfortunate. It's probably from the damn orc brawlers. Always poke you in the eye if you catch a block.
Coach Baaarne of the Gachi Bros sweating a little bit in the dugout.
Well, we're looking at overtime, folks, because after seeing how this match played out, there's never been an easy
Brilliant coaching
from
the Gachi Bros.
He knew to bring a extra sweaty towel with him to really muck up all that gunk.
You mentioned Baaarne sweating. I think it's just because Van Darkholm was down there with him.
Unity is
Very well could be.
Twinkle toes there.
Black Orc on Chaos Warrior. Truly a duel of fates. Succeeds in the knockdown of the linebacker Orc. Ball still in need of recovery by the goat-handed goats.
Massive hit on stool spots.
Another orc down on the turf.
There's one with the green right now.
Yeah, smells like
Damn,
a
another bash. More orcs gardening in this kickoff.
Making the grass greener this turn.
Yeah, the grass looking.
Still a potential ball grab. Does he get it? He does. His signature goat horns coming into play. He's gunning it, easily making it massive distances.
He is trooping it.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
And the Gachi Bros is ahead with a reroll on the reroll
Keeping the
shot.
center and the right occupied.
Yeah, he was really
He wants to keep them away from that carrier.
This shall not be an easy turnover for Skidz. Chart marks on the edge. Closest one to blitzing college boy.
Be enough to come out on top.
Wow.
2 turns away from potentially end zone touchdown.
Bringing up a runner. Maybe he'll make the blitz.
Yeah, it's a sniping blitz.
We got 0 rerolls here, so.
Dropping flex, eager to move. After that resounding
Really
touchdown.
The star player of his team dropping flex.
What happens when you blitz a down guy?
You cannot blitz a down guy, you can only step on them.
No, I mean when you blitz a guy who is down on your team.
Well, no, blitz is usually like it's a special move that allows you to either A, get up to do an attack, or B, do a running charge attack. Otherwise, you're stuck to only attacking where you're standing with each unit.
You can't attack from the ground unless you are blitzing.
Exactly. Blitz can be for getting off the ground to attack, or for a deep run in blitz. When you're doing a deep run, you're taking chances of dropping on the ground.
50 seconds remaining, by the way.
Yes.
So you can blitz directly from the ground, or you can just stand a target up.
You might as well pick the boys back up there if he's going for this
Touchdowns are coming. The studio wizard has promised me at least one more before the final.
You have to declare the blitz before you pick the target up, though. Keep this in mind.
Okay, do that.
Very bold to get him back up without the
I
blitz.
didn't mean to.
There's still the potential blitz.
I tried to blitz him and I fucking double clicked on accident. God damn.
Manure Smudge. Closest target for the blitz.
A snotling baked in a
Fuck.
pie.
Unfortunately, turnover and
2 dice and I get fucking robbed.
Skidmarkz not looking good on the edge of the turf.
I had a fight during the time I needed life-saving play and had 2 bet on skulls and no rerolls. Trust me, rerolls hurt when you don't have them.
His Gachi bro is gonna take the big win before the end of the second half.
It's up to Drive, Chop, and Flex, the messiah of the Skidmarkz team.
Ah, fuck, I didn't even pick the other guy up. God, I'm fucking choking.
It would seem a Dark Elf has cast a curse upon
That was a miracle touchdown.
Coach Skidmarkz in the corner there. He's
That was a
precipitation's just running down his body.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. My strengths when I was still playing.
Literally, no pun intended, but extremely dicey situation entirely here. Oh, his coverage on dropping flex.
The final whistle is moments away, and
Trip.
yet the score is in
Oh shit! Dropping flex about to get.
Only available for a knockback. This does, however, mean that dropping flex is going to have to dodge a character to make that blitz.
2 of them. And judging on the pathing, oh. He's going straight forward.
Does he risk an extra spot?
Up the line.
Oh,
Turn over.
oh, unexpected.
Freeze up.
And there is the turnover.
Oh my goodness.
Freeze up Skidmarkz for a potential blitz. Does he have enough movement to get to College
Will
Boy?
Skidmarkz overtake dropping flex's swag glory on this one?
It would seem he does have enough movement. Does he have the roll?
All in
He
with
does
boys
have
down.
the roll.
That hit the fan.
Here's hoping the ball falls out of bounds and resets.
Block on the ball.
College boy on the ground now.
The ball resets. It flies
ball
right next to Skidmarkz.
Oh, oh no.
Potential is not looking good here. So we're going to need to see massive repositioning from Skidmarkz if he wishes to recover and secure this ball.
Ah, shit. Oh man. He's smart to pick his boys back up, but this is a risky call. for
Chance of
dropping
turnover very high, no matter who moves.
It's literally Skidmarkz getting the ball in.
Down to the wire on the last turn.
Like it's up to Skidmarkz making somehow the rolls out re-rolls to dodge 2 goatmen, which very likely of not dodging them, to get the ball to potentially dump it off. It's really it's in Baaarne's favor and the odds of not play.
He goes for it.
Whoa! Oh, whoa! I've never seen such dodginess.
Breakaway.
That's crazy.
Keep in mind, Baaarne does still have a reroll available, so for any dodge that he manages to fail, he will still have another chance to reroll
Yeah,
that dodge,
he has-
as well as picking up the ball.
He has an extra ace. He has an ace in the hole in case unless it falls back. Single divers are risky with 3 rolls.
He goes for the pushback.
Oh, he's securing. Wow, he's
No, I
securing.
should have followed. Fuck.
Still 1 orc remaining.
Waiting for the update on this end.
Gets a knockback potential, knockout, potential injury.
He's not knocked down.
Standard knockdown. And that seems to be Skidmark's turn. We're now into turn 16.
All right.
Last chance for the Gachi Bros to secure this win. 1 dice roll available.
Yes.
Will they manage it?
And any single slip up can simply be a
Are very close. Smells like a fight is
opportunity
about to
loss.
happen.
So it's dicey for him as well right here.
Baaarne surprisingly picking up his furthest Chaos Warrior, maybe doing some damage somewhere with a blitz. Otherwise, setting himself up for more pain the following round. if a touchdown is not scored.
Catching up to the top of 16 here.
Oh, going deep.
Got the blitz.
A massive and successful blitz. The Black Orc falls. Fecal smear on the floor. We just have dropping flex. MVP. Does he get the ball? He successfully picks it up and gets the touchdown.
The last touchdown.
What a crazy game, guys. On the last turn. That is a crazy game. Miracle touchdown and then last turn, like, squeezing it. That's a good match. Skidmarkz, that was a hell of a match.
I absolutely threw away the first, like, 4 turns.
A remarkable comeback from the Gachi boys. Orcs finally waking up.
Yeah, that motherfucker's been sleeping all day.
Realizing his contract only matters if he shows up, not actually plays.
Possession is the key to winning, which must drive the coach crazy.
We're gonna have to see a good retrieval of this ball. Potential touchback for this to even get anywhere near that end zone.
So have 1 turn left for the Skidmarkz team. Somehow the possibility of getting a touchdown the first turn is always possible, but holy shit, it is almost impossible.
The Gachi bros get perfect defense, so they get to rechange their defense, but you do not. Just driving it right down the middle for an onslaught of damage and pain.
Gachi Bros doing the Sparta with a side order of fries. The wall of death.
Couldn't have said it better myself, murderers. So Skidmarkz has a decision to make if he's going to try to run this ball or just cause as much damage as humanly possible to the opposing team to later hinder them in their following match, as well as experience for their characters.
Oh, that's a good match now. Okay,
and we end it with a double block.
Leaders get paid more than the players.
Is that a fact? Why?
Well
done.
played
That was
to
a
both
post.
sides. MVP Poop
Quick
Lines.
turnover.
Poop Lines got fucking big points, huh?
Big points for all the passes he threw.
Damn.
And that's
wild. Alright, now for the Green Power Boys versus the Bigger Gamer Guts. You ready for this? Ready for this? So